Hey yo, it's Braden Lord. Welcome back to Rome Total War. And gonna load up our campaign here. If you remember last time, we got besieged by Armenia in our hometown, and we took Pergamum, so pretty awesome. And there's their Armenians here. Small army sieging down there, big army sieging up there. And over here, took Pergamum. And over here, we're holding Antioch. We're still gonna have quite a bit of money after next turn, so that's awesome. Money is good. And I'm going to save, and I'm going to end the turn. And the Seleucids are coming back. I don't know if they're going to siege Antioch. Oh, and the Egyptians came up. Oh, and the Greeks. Oh, man. We're just getting attacked on all fronts here. It looks like the Armenians retreated, though. But this is my big concern right here, because, Nicomedia and Ankara are really shallowly defended, so I got to deal with that army soon. And Nicomedia is going to grow to a city soon, which is cool. Build a couple units there just in case. Halicarnassus, still working on basic buildings. Pergamum, let's just get another temple. Yeah, that should be the best. We could get bronze shields pretty quick here, which is awesome. That's our best infantry, and those things mow down everything. But not yet, I don't think. So let's build some phalanx pikes and see how many guys we can move out of the city. Let's try everybody but that one phalanx pike and see if we can... it's red. But if we go down to low tax rate, we can get it to yellow, so it should be okay. There's no good mercenaries here. And, yeah, we're going to have to take down that army. Oh, there's a hoplite here. Bastarne. Hoplites are more useful, so let's get those. And we can go attack him, hopefully next turn, before it does anything crazy. It'll be an epic battle, I'm sure. And let's move our spy over here, see what the Egyptians are up to. See what kind of army they got going. The Egyptians are pretty powerful, but it seems like they train a lot of militia units early game, so if you can catch them early enough, they're not that big a deal, and I hope they're still in that phase. We're going to build stone walls in Sinope after training our guys, because, well, we need some better defense. Yeah, let's get a city barracks here. Train more phalanx pikes in times of need. I don't know if they have a problem somewhere else, or if they just don't feel like fighting anymore. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Pretty convenient, though. I'm going to send my diplomats down to see if the Seleucids want peace after losing 3 of their settlements with little opposition. And we're going to retrain the units here, build another archer. I'm going to move some of the garrison back so that I can defend Antioch better, because it doesn't seem like Tarsus is going to get hit pretty much at all, so don't really have to worry about it. Retrain for XP here, add some more hillmen for garrison, and yeah, that's looking about it for this turn. Our next target is Rhodes down there. Rhodes needs to go down, because otherwise they can launch a counteroffensive at some point. Egypt hasn't attacked yet, so I don't know if they're waiting for something. Armenia is still retreating, that's good. And the Macedonians came over and blockaded the port, that's interesting. It looks like we can attack them, and they'll accept the attack. Oh man, this army's not that good. They only have one armored hoplite. Lots of militia hoplites in Peltis. So this will be a pretty easy battle. But let's finish managing the turn first, and then I can go deal with that. And Halicarnassus grew again. Dang, this city is rambunctious. And that'll be a city soon. Light garrison in Rhodes, so we should be able to get that without too much problem. Move over to Hatra there. Move our spy over to the Egyptians, see what they got. Yeah, this looks like a pretty militia-y army here. Nubian spearmen they're kind of equivalent to militia hoplites, except that they're Egyptian and not Greek, so basically. And we'll build some more archers there. Their spy's good. They got another army coming up. Looks like maybe they're waiting for that army to attack. 2. I see some Nile spearmen in there. Those are about equivalent to hoplites, They have a similar combat system to the Greek cities, except a lot better supporting units. And anyway, we're going to attack Eumenes here. And we're going to take down the last Spartan on Asia Minor. Hopefully. We should be able to win this battle. We got missile superiority, we got cavalry superiority, and I might even say we have phalanx superiority. So this shouldn't be too bad of a battle. I was worried that they might have more armored hoplites, but that is not a problem. Laws are silent in times of war, yes. Unfortunately, martial law becomes the way of life during a war, and that can be bad for everyone. I kind of like the phalanx setup here, so I'm going to keep that. And turn off skirmish mode. Actually, I have a plan here. I'm going to move my phalanxes back behind my archers, because their army is mainly hoplites and stuff. So I think I can just get some free shots without any friendly fire, you know. Because I'm on the attack, they're not going to be advancing towards me. So I should be able to get some free shots while I reel around with my Jav-Cav and horse archers and get some casualties on them and just wear them down, and then we can clash our main battle lines, and I should be able to win pretty easily. Seems like they're advancing a little bit. Maybe they're just trying to get better ground. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're doing, because they're stopping there. Now they're moving back because they see my horse is advancing. That's fine. Move my guys right here on the hill. That's a good spot. Give us good ranged superiority. They got their peltis on the wings. We're going to pepper them with javelins and do some good damage. And, yeah, over here we're doing that. And, you know, this wing is really wide open, so let's charge in with our horses here. And there you go, 1 unit down already. 2 units down. That's awesome. 3 units. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Get those units. Oh, there's another unit over there you can pick up. They're advancing at their main battle line, and our main battle line is coming to a halt. Okay. I gotta watch, make sure our archers and stuff don't get hit, so I'll just watch that. And there's some peltas escaping there, and oh, looks like this unit's about to get caught by the general. Oh crap! He got caught by the general. He's not gonna survive. Maybe he can take a casualty or two and help out. I don't know. Whatever. Well, okay. It seems like they're reorganizing, so we can get a couple more free shots on them. That's awesome. Oh, that unit just got wasted. Yeah, they're getting hammered hard from my ranged units. They gotta act quickly. And I'm gonna send out my heavy cavalry to hunt down their general because it's going nowhere. Actually, you know, this is why I have scythe chariots. So go get them, scythe chariots. It's your job. Then I get to keep my general here for support and stuff. It doesn't look like they want to advance until their whole army gathers. So if I can keep my horsemen distracting their peltas, you know, they won't get back together and they won't attack me, and I can just keep pelting them with my archers and my slingers and do lots of damage. And that's what I want to do. Oh, and my chariots just dominated the general. No casualties. So awesome. I love chariots for that reason. They just wipe out cavalry in the open field. Now in cities, you know, they're not quite as useful because the AI sucks, but out in the open field, there's no better way to kill cavalry. I mean, elephants, sure, they kill cavalry, but not as fast as chariots. And they're starting to lose some of their militia hoplites here, which is awesome. And even more routing. This is looking like a mass rout. Guys, I think we're just going to take it. Oh my goodness. No phalanx contact at all. No phalanx, no phalangite casualties in this whole match. Awesome. So I'm just going to order all my guys to charge all the fleeing troops. And that should be good. For this battle, at least. Chariots are really good at hunting down dead guys, too. Or routing guys, I mean. Because, well, as soon as a chariot touches a guy, it pretty much kills him. So that's awesome. And chariots have a wide berth. Like, look at that. Just mowing them down. General's getting some action. Maybe we'll get into silver experience with our general. That would be cool. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, though. Anyway. Chasing these guys down. Da, 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 da. So how's it going, guys? Today is February 20th, and you might be seeing this close to the end of this week, probably, hopefully. And yeah, things are going good. I like this LP. This is probably This is going much better than my Julia LP was, I'll tell you that much. And it's more fun, and I love it, so there you go. Do what you love, right? And here's the last unit. Mercenary Pontus. Yeah, we'll just shoot him down for posterity. And there we go, we clearly won the battle. They just got totally wasted. That's not even a fair fight, man. This is one of my favorite quotes. Who was the first that forged the deadly blade? Of rugged steel his savage soul was made. It's just a awesome quote. And it rhymes, so awesome. Tibulus. And we're going to move south. And we're going to move down here. We can make it there in 3 turns, which is pretty cool. So we'll build 3 ships. And, well, okay, if you didn't know what I was doing here, Pharaoh is going to go attack Rhodes. And we should be able to take it out pretty easily. They don't have much there. And let's build a spy and a diplomat. So we can, after we're done with Rhodes, we can take those over to Greece and see what's going on. Check that out. Because if the Brudii are making any kind of advances, we might have to worry about them later. But that's probably quite later. It's not really a problem now. So it's always good to be preventative, though. Save the game. And that looks like all we're going to do here. And let's see if they attack this turn. And there's an Egyptian spy. Looks like they tried to bribe the city too. And there's a Seleucid spy. It's going to take forever to get through this turn. And they didn't attack. And the Seleucid army is hanging around their city down there, which I guess is cool. Somebody's being happy on the horn outside. You need to calm down, bro. Anyway, let's see if they want to make a ceasefire. And no. I guess they still think they have a chance. Because usually you can get a ceasefire with a nation that really doesn't have any chance. I don't know. Kind of silly. And let's move down here. And holy crap. That is a lot of force. And a lot of them are Nile Spearmen and Desert Cav. A lot of good units in there. That's kind of scary right now. I think Antioch can hold them all, but I don't know. If they tie up Antioch, they could probably get through and attack other cities, and that could be a problem. We do have a lot of construction going on, which is awesome. I could push for walls here, but I'm just going to increase my trade. And get a temple there. And get farms here, because they don't have any farms. And we're going to want this to grow eventually. Become a better city. And this is already getting something, so I'm gonna, don't know why I didn't realize that. Anyway, we could get a large stone wall, but that's kind of silly at this point, so we'll just get a trade caravan, and that's it for that turn. Train another one of those, and we should be getting quite a bit of happiness. We should be able to bump that up to normal next turn. And yeah, there's no sign of the Armenians, but they're still blockading our port, so they're still a little hostile. Try to take out that ship. Let's see if I can do that. Probably not, because I always lose the ship battles. I hate ship battles. You need to have like 3 times the number to win, basically. And that's all for this turn. And here we go. Here's the epic ship battle. Clear defeat, always and forever. Oh my! I can never win. Even odds, I never win. I could attack again, and I'd probably lose again, so there's no point. Let's just retrain and build another ship, and maybe we can take them out. Most advanced nation is the House of Scipio. That's kind of interesting. They might come and attack Egypt, which would be sweet. But then I'd have to fight the Scipii in this campaign. Which I really don't want to fight the Romans in this campaign, to be honest, because the Romans are just a pain. And they all gang up on you, and they attack in random places, you know. It's really hard to fight the Romans as an Eastern nation, because you don't really have any control over their growth. You know, they're a real threat. I hope I don't have to fight them in this campaign. I might. And they got a family member there. Maybe they're trying to move and take Halicarnassus, possibly. Because I'm pretty sure they can see that I have no garrison. Or they might be going to help the mainland, who knows. It looks like I can get a normal tax rate after we build the phalanx pikemen, so that's cool. And they still haven't attacked us, but they're bringing up a secondary army with a good commander. I can't really train any good units here with the money I have left. So I guess we can move our diplomat back to Antioch because we don't really need him. And excuse me while I take a drink real quick. There we go. Let's save it, and that should be the end of the turn. Moving on up. And are they going to attack this? Yep, okay, that secondary army came up and attacked. That first army was just kind of a decoy, I guess. They wanted me to attack them. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but they attacked me. Okay. Move Pharnacus onto the boat. And he can't get there this turn. And it looks like they loaded the army onto that boat. So I don't know where they're going. If I can take out that boat, that'll be awesome. Nazaka got city barracks, so Phalanx pikemen can be trained there. And that's about all we can afford for this turn. The remaining army's hanging around. I don't know what they're up to. Try to take out on this boat again. And, oh, these armies are pretty big. But I think I can handle them. I got plenty of guys in the city. Got stone walls. Got a pretty good commander. I mean, he's not as good as the Egyptian ones there, but, you know, he can do it. I have faith. He'll learn skills. Anyway, there's not much going on, so I'm going to end the turn. And that's a nice glitch. If you're under siege and you already put orders in, you can bypass the siege and get into the city. It's an interesting glitch. I don't think it works for military troops, just agents. So it's an interesting little glitch. And we got a family member. He's got a command star. So we'll take him. We'll marry him off. And we did beat that boat, if you saw. So we're going to go up and blockade their port now. We're going to be annoying to them. And eventually, yes, I do want to take that city up there that we almost took before. And what was that, part 3 or 4? We almost took that before, and we're going to come back and take it before we try to head south. So the Armenians will have a direct target, and we don't have to worry about our 2 main cities. And then we'll probably head south and attack Egypt and them. Kind of the long-term goals. It looks like they're going out to support Greece, so this is a perfect time to attack with Pharnacus and siege there. Can't afford any mercenaries. We can attack their boat. I don't know. Can we win this? Can we win it? Let's see. 3-1. Oh, we won! And see, look, when it's that much odds, I win splendidly with only taking 5 casualties. And of course, I lose every single battle that's close. I don't even know. Can't get that luck when I need it. And then Armenian army's just hanging out. It's kind of weird. And, oh, it looks like the Egyptians are moving up with all their troops. Maybe that army's going westward. Maybe they're going to go attack Tarsus at the same time that they're attacking Antioch. This could be bad. This could be bad. I'm pretty sure the Egyptians have been holding up there. They've been training forces pretty much ever since the beginning, and they haven't really had a target. So they're just coming after me with all their fury, which is crazy. Crazy, man. And the Armenians are going at me with pretty much all their fury, and you know the Seleucids were, but I pretty much stamped out their hopes and dreams. Anyway, we're attacking roads there. That should work out pretty well for us. And yeah, not much going on, so we're going to end the turn here, and the Egyptians might attack us this turn. And yes, they did. Kaya. Oh! Versus Riscuperus. We have the same amount of command, which is cool. So, even commander battle. Not that commanders really aren't that influential in city battles. If you're siege assaulting, you want your commander to be right where in the point of crisis, so you can give inspiration, but the computer usually doesn't do that, and you know the commander doesn't really make a difference for the computer. It's just an extra unit that you have to take care of, basically. And armed forces abroad are of little value unless there was prudent counsel at home. True. I mean, if you're trying to take over lands and you're having rebellions in your hometown, you know, you can come back to nothing, basically. And if you lose, then you're pretty much screwed. Anyway. Yeah, this is the same map that did that epic battle last time. I'm not going to do an epic battle anymore. I'm pretty sure this is going to be quite a decisive victory. And battles like this in the future with similar Egyptian armies, I will not show. I just want to show this one because I didn't show the last siege battle in Antioch. And this is the first time fighting Egyptians, so we can kind of see how they act. Although they act very similar to... They're kind of a mix between the Eastern influenced nations and the Greek nations. And the one major thing that people harp on Rome Total War is the Egyptian armies in this game. Because honestly, the Egyptian armies were not like this at all. The Egyptian armies were... they're kind of just like the Seleucid Empire, just like Macedon. Just kind of... It was called there the Ptolemoi. And after General Ptolemy of Macedon, or Macedonian General Ptolemy, who took over Egypt for Alexander, kind of was the governor of Egypt, and he decided to lead Egyptian armies, and they're pretty much Greek. There's really no like Eastern influence in them, so it's really unhistorical. They did a really bad job of portraying that here. I mean, they gave them hoplite units, but they're all Eastern influence units. You know, everything's kind of like it looks like an Eastern nation, looks like traditional Egyptians, which it's not true. There's a lot of Greek people that moved there and settled, so it's very unrealistic. But I think the Egyptian armies in this game are cool, even though they represent armies that were either before Alexander's time or after the fall of Ptolemy. So kind of the armies that emerged after the fall. Well, no, I would say because phalanx troops were really not useful after the fall of Rome. So I would say this is pre-Alexander army, to be honest. And our archers are just tearing things up on the walls. We may even be able to take out this unit here. That would be awesome. And they're going to charge in. See if we can do... If we can beat these units in melee fights with our archers, you know, they are militia units, so I can't really say that they'll win. Even on hard, you know. Stranger things. If it looks like we cut that unit down, so that's awesome. They're gonna send up more units. We're gonna keep shooting at their guys. And next up is Desert Axemen, I think. Yeah, Desert Axemen. Desert Axemen are pretty cool. They're one of the few units with an armor-piercing attack. Which, yeah, they have wedged axes that are armor-piercing, which is pretty cool. I like that. And the Desert Cavalry have the same thing. Wedged axemen. Kind of cool. And here's a unit. And I have a protected unit of archers, so I'm going to shoot at it from the wall and probably destroy it, which is awesome. And it looks like it's another unit of Nubian spearmen, and hopefully we can take that out with our archers. And we're just devastating this Egyptian army before they even get over the walls. Our 3 units of archers are holding out against the Egyptian army right now. Crazy. I know, it's weird. And yeah, that one unit's getting torn up pretty hard. Should be dead pretty soon. They got 3 guys left. Ugh. I'll just take it out right there. And, okay, one of our unit of archers has given up. Because there's skirmishers and Nile spearmen and there's Desert Axemen are all fighting them at once. So, yeah, that's understandable. We'll move our guys to the middle here. And, well, it looks like they can fire, but I doubt they're going to actually hit them. So, let's see. No, not really. Anyway, let's move back. And the skirmishers are almost dead. Yep, okay, they're dead. So we beat off a couple more units over here, so that's pretty awesome. We're devastating the Egyptian armies. We pretty much destroyed their whole skirmisher corps, which is pretty cool. And they're sending in their horses now because they captured my gatehouse, so try to shoot them out with my archers, get a little damage. I don't think they have time, so let's just shoot at these Nile spearmen. Hopefully they don't give up too soon. Doing a little bit of damage. And let's shoot at the horsemen as they enter the city. Maybe we can take a couple casualties. That'd be cool. Okay, 1. Oh, they gave up. That's fine. Okay. Well, they got 1 casualty. That's good enough. My phalanx troops are more than enough for Desert Axemen. Although if Desert Axemen get through the line, they can be quite devastating because phalanx troops usually rely on quite a bit of armor. So the armor-piercing aspect is going to be quite potent. Quite potent. Actually, I don't know if the Axemen or I mean the desert. If the cavalry have the armor piercing, they should, because they're the same weapons. I don't know. Well, I know one of them has armor piercing ability, so pretty sure. Could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, here comes a unit of Naval spearmen. They're pretty much best unit right now, unless they have Pharaoh's guard somewhere, which would be nasty. Nasty, nasty. And we took them out pretty easily there. And they charged in with their cavalry, charged in with their general. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they're. What are you doing? What do you do? Yeah, okay, straight charging into phalanx troops. You know, you just lost your general doing that, so let's continue. Let's continue. Let's keep doing it. Yay! Computer's soda. Ooh, here's another chance. Here, I'll show you how bad chariots are in city sitting. Because you saw how easily they mop up everything horse-like, and then you'll see how bad they mop them up here. Like, look at that. They just stand there and do nothing and get slashed, because chariots don't do any... Sight chariots don't do any damage when they're not moving. No, they took out the unit, though. That's pretty awesome. And we're going to move them back here. So they only lost 6. Guess it's not that bad. And, oh, they lost another one. I don't know. Well, because they're derping around. Well, whatever. So we're going to lose more chariots. Let's send them out to kill their general. Should be interesting. He got away. Let's kill the Desert Axe. Oh, see. Come on. Yeah, see how bad they do? Oh, well. So we lost our chariots. Not a real big loss. Because we're pretty much going to be city defending here, so we don't really need scythe chariots at all. Because honestly, they just take up space. And, okay, that was the last force. And look at that. That's pretty good. Those 240 casualties, a lot of that is archers. So I'm totally okay with that. Because archers can be retrained easily. And they're really good at city defending. They definitely are worth putting on the walls, suiciding. You know, that's the best way to do it. And we'll have to see if the Egyptians siege attack on the same turn again. That would kind of suck. And, yep, okay, it looks like they did with their initial army there. And they're moving towards Tarsus, it looks like. So I'm going to build some phalanx pikes. Luckily, we decided to build a city barracks, so that's awesome. Build some phalanx pikes here in Mazaka. Because we can build phalanx pikes a lot of places now, which is cool. Really cool. And we built the trade caravan, so let's build an academy. And we can't afford anything here, unfortunately. And, yeah, so we're going to take Rhodes next time, hopefully. And we're going to have to defend Antioch against the Egyptians. Can we defend? Find out next time. This is Braden Lord, signing out. Peace.